Credit card hacking is the theory that you open up a bunch of different credit cards and you're hunting those sign-on bonuses, and it's going to benefit you more than it's going to do harm over time. The problem with that is most credit card companies, I think all of them actually, are going to have a minimum threshold that you need to reach. You need to spend roughly $1,000, sometimes less, sometimes more, depending on the card, over 1 to 3 months generally, in order to hit that bonus. Now, this isn't inherently bad. If you're already going to be spending that money anyways, it's worth it to, get an extra $300 in your pocket cash back at the end of the month. Problem is if you don't need to spend that money or you aren't already spending that money, it inherently creates a psychological effect in your mind of, hey, I have $1,000 I need to spend, and you're going to be spending money that you either don't have, don't want to spend, you're saving for something else, and that's generally not good. On that note, opening up a new credit card generally encourages you to spend money that you don't have, or just to spend more money in general. Most people don't know how to spend money on credit cards wisely. They open up credit cards and put money on there that they can't afford to pay off at the end of the cycle, and that's just not a good practice to get into. Americans collectively hold $1.3 trillion worth of credit card debt, and that is roughly $6,700 per card holder, which is a lot of money to be just sitting there accruing 30% interest rates at some financial institutions. My philosophy is simple: just limit the number of cards you have to things you absolutely need. This not only reduces the temptation for you to be spending money that you don't have, but it makes it a lot easier to pay everything off, to track it, because everything's all generally going to be in 1, 2, or 3 different credit cards. Routinely applying for new credit also can negatively impact your credit score. About 10% of your overall score is due to account age, and with you constantly opening up new credit cards, your overall account age is going to be lowered. Now, is this to say you should never open up a new credit card or not have any credit cards at all? Of course not. Credit cards serve their purpose. One of them is your buyer protection. If you buy something and you don't get it, you can call your credit card company. They're not going to charge you. They'll take it off and they won't pay the vendor. You can't do that with a debit card because the money's already gone. But if you don't use them correctly, you can very quickly end up underwater and owe a lot of money to the credit card companies that you just can't pay off, and you're going to be paying 25-30% interest rates on that money. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and give me a follow. I'm going to be posting content on everyday habits you can create to help your financial success in the future. Let me know how many credit cards you have in the comments and what purpose they serve for you.